they can't sleep. Some of you can't sleep because you're poor. You're wondering what to eat as breakfast. For somebody, it is too much for them which one to pick as breakfast. In case you don't understand, that's what was happening here. They have been blessed so much, that earnest, to a point that they did not have space for themselves. This year, may God bring you to a place where you feel you don't have enough, but he will bring you to a place of plenty that you'll be wondering, how do I deal with these things? Do you know how many people have cars? They wake up in the morning, they don't even know which one to drive. But you are begging for God for even a bicycle. It's not over. I said it's not over until God says it is over. You will testify about the goodness of God this year. Amen. Now the land was not able to support them that they might dwell together, for their possessions were so great that they could not dwell together. Verse 7. And there was fighting between the herdsmen of Abraham's livestock and the herdsmen of Lot's livestock. The Canaanites and the Perizzites then dwelt in the land. Verse 8. So Abraham said to Lot, please, let there be no fight or strife between you and me, and between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brethren. Look at somebody and say, we are brethren. Whether you are a sister or not, you just say, we are brethren. It's not the whole land before you. Please separate from me. If you take the left, then I will go to the right. Or if you go to the right, then I will go to the left. This is a wise man talking, Abraham. And Lot lifted his eyes and saw the plain of Jordan. Look at the Lord lifted his eyes. He did lift his own eyes. God didn't command him. He lifted his eyes and saw the plain of Jordan, that it was very watered everywhere. Before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, that was in parenthesis, that before Sodom was destroyed, the land was a beautiful land, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as you go towards Zoar, verse 11. The Lord chose for himself. He chose for himself all the plain of Jordan. And Lord journeyed east, and they separated from each other. And he thought it was going to be okay for him. Sometimes many of you cut yourself from God. You cut yourself from the powers of God. When we give you assignments at the church, you think, oh, that's for the moment you stop being in protocol and qua, something ceases in your life you don't see. I'll be honest with you. What has kept some of you going is your little faithfulness you show in church. And the little faithfulness you show to orphanages which are not in church. The little kindness you show has kept you going for years without being in the hospital. The moment you stop. What Lot forgot was that he was being blessed, not because of him. He was being blessed because of Abraham. Because he was the one that had the covenant with God. Abraham, in blessing, I will bless you. And anyone that blesses you, me, I will bless that person. So Lot forgot. Now, he was embarking on a journey that he had no idea. That's what we read in Genesis chapter 19. He went. In fact, the people in Lot, in Sodom and Gomorrah did not even receive him. God, why do you act like a church among us? You are a stranger. Why are you acting like that? But he felt he was part of them. You live in Britain. The British have something they say. You can be a British, but you can never be an English. There's a difference between that. Anybody at all can have the British passport, but you can never be an English person. Lot, you can be in Sodom, but your destiny is different from the people of the Sodomites. Because what they are doing, you can't do it. What they do to survive, you can't do. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why some of you are feeling jittery in life is that you are in a place where God is not there. And that is why you are struggling. But this morning, if this word will have a penetration into your heart and be stable like Abraham was, there's something that will happen to you. I didn't hear your amen on that one. You're moving around too much. You're believing in all kinds of religion too much. You're believing in all kinds of, as if your destiny is with certain pastors. As if your destiny is with certain teachings. No. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man goes to the Father except through me. If I were Lot, knowing what I know today, I would stick with Abraham. I said, Uncle, I'm not leaving you. We can have another place, but you're still uncle. But he looked at the fertile ground towards Jordan. Beautiful place. And you saw how the Bible described it. And he pitched his tent over there. Abraham was still.